A controversial court battle is playing out here in South Florida. A circuit court judge has issued a ruling to send an American-born baby to Haiti. The child has been in the custody of foster parents Tamara and Jawan Simmons since he was born. They offered to adopt him, but a judge decided it's in the baby's best interest to be raised by his biological grandmother in Haiti. The child's foster mother says after learning there's no running water or electricity and seeing the condition of the grandmother's home, she and her husband decided to put up a fight. Joining me now is Tamara Simmons, foster parent to the baby boy at the center of this very controversial case. Thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Tamara, let's get right to it. How much longer before the baby is expected to be deported?
We live as if it's every day. They are at the point where they won't tell me in advance when they're going to remove him from my home in fear that I will seek legal recourse, so we keep suitcases packed in our living room so that they just show up. He can have food and have his belongings.
Tamara, is there anything that you can do to stop it? You and your husband, is there anything you both can do?
Legally, we're at the end of our rope. At this point in time, we are calling on the United States citizens and the people of this country to stand up for this baby. He is an American citizen. I picked him up from the hospital at 1 week old. I had to remove him from his mother because ChildNet had not set up the appropriate way to do it. I had to listen to her cry in the hallway, and I handed that baby to a nurse, and I went back in her room and got in her bed and rocked her and prayed for her because she chose life in the most horrific circumstances, mental illness and homelessness. She chose life for this child. And this is where we are.
How is this possible that a judge's ruling is valid when we're talking about a child that was born here in the United States?
So interestingly enough, if he had been born in Haiti and a week later, which is when we got him, she had brought him over the border, he would be allowed to stay. There is a law, and it was put out during the Elian Gonzalez time, and it has specific instructions on when and how you can remove an undocumented child. However, when that law was written, no one ever thought to include a U.S. citizen child because they never thought we would be here.
Well, Tamara, we did speak with the Haitian ambassador about your case. Here's what he had to say. Let's listen.
I think the best interest of the child, if the child is a U.S. citizen, he should be given the opportunity to have someone from Haiti, from his relative, to come and care for him here, where I think he's going to be in his country, because he was not born in Haiti. He's not a Haitian citizen.
Okay, what are your thoughts? You're hearing this sound for the first time from the Haitian ambassador.
Yes.
He says he believes someone from Haiti to come over to care for the child. Your thoughts on that?
Love it. My family is huge on reunification. Every single foster child that we've had, we have successfully helped reunify. We even presented it in court. Can we bring grandma here? Can we have her come, and the uncle that lives with her, and she has 2 other siblings of his? Can they come? And we have even reached out and offered to facilitate that, and we were shut down.
My last question is, how far are you willing to take this fight?
Oh no, oh no. We're talking life or death. And I am going to fight it until they take him out of my arms, and then I'm going to fight it until they bring him back. He deserves to be here. He was born here. His mother is here. He has 3 siblings that were adopted here. He has more family here now than he does in Haiti. This child has a serious health issue, life-threatening, and he's not going to get treatment for that or health care for that in Haiti. There is no health care in Haiti right now. I'm concerned.
And you should be concerned. Tamara Simmons, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You and your husband, Gerald, you both are angels.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having us. Truly.
Thank you. Thank you.